What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase, and do you remember that movie, Cliffhanger, with Sylvester Stallone, 1993? Lots of action. Hollywood has decided that this too needs a remake. Just guess. Just take a wild guess at what the focus of this movie is going to be. If you guessed bigger action, well, you're wrong. They have made a stunning and, quite frankly, brave decision to gender swap Sylvester Stallone's role. And it will be played by a 120-pound female. I support this decision wholeheartedly. I think it's very progressive. And I can't even pretend, man. I can't even pretend to be sarcastic. That's the big change. That's the big change that they want to do with this movie going forward. Just so you're aware, Sylvester Stallone has given thoughts on a remake on it, but it was before this news. So I'm pretty sure Sylvester Stallone will have no part in this. I'm sure he wishes it well, because he'll obviously have royalties attached to it. But as far as probably having anything to do with it, that's just not what he does. That's not what he's gonna do. The director of the movie is Anna Lily Amirpour. If you don't know her, don't worry about it. She hasn't done anything noteworthy. I looked her up a little bit. I didn't recognize anything. The only thing noteworthy would be this movie called The Bad Batch, and it was terrible. As far as the reviews go on it, I think it's sitting at like a 31% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, which honestly, that's the only score that matters. She said some of her thoughts on what this movie will be, and she goes on to say, "I am very excited to partner with Original Film and Rocket Science, who share my passion for this character-driven, high adrenaline story. The survival film is one of my favorite film genres. We are setting out to create a thrill ride on the mountaintop, which taps into the primal side of an action movie, where you see what a person is capable of doing to survive in the most extreme situations, pushed to the limits. Add to that some high-stakes espionage and a badass female mountain climber as the lead, and it becomes a truly epic reinvention of what made the original Cliffhanger movie so much fun and so thrilling." She's entirely missing the point. Gender swapping doesn't work. Raul, do I need to bring out the list of all the movies where it was gender swapped? Do I need to bring... He's saying I gotta bring it out. Okay. Ghostbusters 2016. Terminator Dark Fate. Ocean's 8. Do I have to continue? Okay. All right. What do all these movies have in common? Their predecessors, the movies they were originally based on, were male-led movies, and they flopped. Here's the deal. I don't have a problem, okay? Before people start getting all over me, Chase, you just don't like female-led movies. You don't like women, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay, I literally just saw a movie called Ready or Not, and it's a female-led movie, and she is totally cool and totally... I try not to cuss too much on this channel, okay? But whatever, it'll be censored anyway in post. She totally kicks ass. Everything about that movie is... I love that movie a lot. And it's a female-led movie. Okay, it's an original story, and it was written for a female lead. Okay, and that's how it was grown, and that's why it is so good. Cliffhanger was supposed to be a male-led movie, and now you're just swapping it with a female, and that's why it don't work. That's why Ghostbusters didn't work. It's just weird. Imagine they're gonna make Alien, and it's gonna be the original story. It's gonna be Ripley, her crew, the spaceship, the one alien. The only difference is Ripley is gonna be a dude. Okay? See what your mind just said to you, like, oh, that's weird. That's weird. Okay? That's what your mind is saying when I say, hey, we're going to remake Ghostbusters, but it's going to be all women. Or we're going to remake Cliffhanger, but it's going to be a girl. It's that same, but we've become so, like, used to kicking that out because, hey, we need to be accepting, we need to be progressive, despite what our brain is telling us. It doesn't make sense. You can make a great movie with a female lead. I literally just gave an example, a recent example, and it's a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, go see Ready or Not. She also goes on to say, and the other people involved in the movie, that this has great franchise possibilities. No, it doesn't. Sylvester Stallone, the original Cliffhanger, Sylvester Stallone has tried to get a sequel to that movie without success. And if anybody knows the power of franchising, it is Sylvester Stallone. He is like the pioneer of franchising. Okay, Rocky and Rambo, the Expendables. Okay, he knows what franchising is. And if he tried to get Cliffhanger franchised and it didn't work, another point is that the original Cliffhanger only worked really because of Sylvester Stallone. And honestly, for no other reason. It didn't work because it was some fantastic story. It didn't work because it was a character-driven story. Anna, I know that was one of your points. Nobody went to go see that movie because of those things. They went to go see it because it was Sylvester Stallone and it was action-packed. They did not see it because of its incredible storyline. When you go and see 1917, you watch that movie because of the story and its storyline and the camera work, that the groundbreaking camera work. Nobody cares about who were the main actors in it. Nobody cares. I could care less. I could care less if I ever see him again. That is not why I saw that movie. When you see the first Rocky, okay, the first Rocky, you can honestly watch because it's a great movie. It's a great film. It's a great story. If you watch Rocky 2 through, I think, 100, you're watching those movies solely because of Sylvester Stallone and for no other reason. Don't try to kid yourself otherwise. So that's why people went and saw Cliffhanger. If you want to make a Cliffhanger remake, listen to what I'm going to tell you. This is exactly what you need to do, and it will work without a doubt. Okay? You take the story. Don't really do much to it. Just modernize it. Throw in a couple of relevant pop culture things and we're good. Maybe mention Instagram, how this might look cool on Instagram and you're looking at a view. Okay? Throw in those couple things, subtle things. Just bring it to 2020. And then you cast The Rock. That's who you call. If you can't get The Rock, you don't make the movie. That's the only way this remake will actually work. It's The Rock or nothing. That's the only way you can remake this movie. Anyways, guys, that's the video. If you like this video, please go down and like it. And if you have not yet already, you need to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. And if you didn't like this video, please tell me why. If you're like, Chase, there are so many male-dominated movies. It is the time for women to step up and be represented. Okay, if that's how you feel, then let me know down in the comments as well. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and as always, peace out.